Oh boy, here I am again to commentate Ramboss versus Luigimitsu. And we are on Battlefield for the first game of the set. Dark Samus versus Simon. Very long-range based matchup, I'd imagine. Of course, the Belmonts love to create this zone where they just control like every facet of your movement, and then they take advantage of the option you're choosing and cover them with their amazing disjoint on their whip. Like you saw there, Ramboss was hanging onto the ledge because he didn't want to get hit by the Holy Water down B, and then he just gets down angle F smashed, and Mitsu's got a really strong lead now. Now in this matchup, the Belmonts have definitely got a lot more range than the any of the two Samuses. What I think the Samuses make up for is the fact that they could potentially survive quite a long while due to them being a heavyweight and a floaty. And charge shot is a really good, consistent way of killing, whereas the Belmonts need to either hit one of their projectile setups or like an axe or like an F-smash or something. But what I think Ramboss will be trying to do is he'll be trying to force Luigimitsu in a disadvantage and then take advantage of the fact that their recovery is really, really bad. And covering that with like bomb, missile, charge shot, he can do nair. He has so many options. But the problem is getting them in that situation. Luigimitsu doing a really good job of putting up this zone right now and just like not letting him get past. Nice neutral get out, timed it to get the invuln to avoid the down angle smash. And you can see right there, Simon just couldn't make it back from that. And now they're equal in stocks, but Ramboss is at a huge percent deficit. I like that use of the ability to jump out of charge shot now to get out of the way of that axe. Using bombs to get back to enough like float times, like sort of get back to stage and recover. And that F tilt. That F tilt is such a good bullying tool, like when you're playing grounded. It's like you guys are, oh, these projectiles are going to cover the air. And then you get like have to face the fact that you're going to get F tilted for like the entire match. It's such a good move. It comes out fast, kills, good range. I mean, it's ironic that the most common attack that they use in their home game is like a really good tool in this game. And right now, still not looking good for Ramboss. He's still down a stock. Holy Cross covers the platform. Ramboss hanging back. He's getting that charge shot. Fires it off. Hella shield damage, and he managed to shield poke with the next attack, and he gets a dash attack out of it. Dips around. He's got stage control. Gets caught by a back air though. Charge shot catches him. I like that. He grabbed him when he was expecting more pressure, like after the semi-charge charge shot. Oh, and he shields the up smash. Gets back to stage. Uses bomb to go over that forward air and like nairs him. Severs the stage, rolls past him, goes for down smash, gets blocked though. Wall jump. Oh, I like that. He did a wall jump to land, and then he tried to roll past the Holy Fire and like any attempt to like sort of cover the ledge, but he still got caught by that amazing F tilt. Grabs him out of the directional air dodge. Nah, he gets hit, sent off stage again. This is such a tough situation for Ramboss. He fired off a fully charged charge shot. We pushed him back enough, and he didn't have a double jump, so he couldn't grab the ledge. First game goes to Luigimitsu. This looks really rough for Dark Samus. Like, she just doesn't have the range or fast enough projectiles to contest with like the Belmont's zoning and their own like really long range disjoints. Is he going to a bigger stage so he'll have more room to run around? I'd imagine so. And Ramboss sticking with Dark Samus. I know he plays a whole bunch of other characters, but I mean, I'm interested to see why he's opting to pick Dark Samus as opposed to another character he might be more comfortable with. Anyway, we're getting into Kalos on this stage. Really big open stage. The only platforms are right next to the ledge, so it sets up some very interesting edge guarding situations, and they also kind of help you land or like zone as well. I imagine it would be more of a help for Luigimitsu than Ramboss in this situation, though. The fact that he has so many projectiles that can cover so much space. Goes for the drag down fair into grab, doesn't quite get it, misses to get away in time. Shields the Holy Water, which causes it to be counted as like a neutral projectile, so it actually damaged Luigimitsu, and it was a very good job of Ramboss to pick up all that damage he got from that there. The zoning with hook, axe, drifts back to avoid the axe. Honey neutral gets up into the Holy Fire, and he gets the F smash. Charging his charge shot. Not all the way. I know a lot of Samuses like to charge their charge shot like sort of all the way. Well, not all the way, like right before all the way, so that there's no indicator of that that she's got a fully charged charge shot ready, and it can still kill as well. So it's very, very useful, like sort of mining aim to have. Wall jumps to time out the holy water. He's got to think of some really creative ways to get around these holy waters, like all these projectiles at the ledge. It's down tilted off stage. Axe dips out of the way with the extra drift off a down B. It was really nice. Neutral get up, shields the F tilt. Manages to land a charge shot, put Luigimitsu in disadvantage. And he just hangs back. I think he should be building this pressure whenever he gets like a charge shot or like a missile so that he doesn't have time to set up his zone again. And Luigimitsu, unfortunately, losing a stock. Ooh, pivot grab. Down throw to forward air. Goes for another forward air to catch a neutral tech, but unfortunately falls out of it. Barely mistimes the charge shot, and the invuln lets him get past it. I like how he uses uncharged charge shots to sort of set up into like these tick throws, or like even more pressure. Axe. Shield to the Holy War, but unfortunately that barely charged F smash manages to catch him trying to do something out of shield. And now he's a stock down again. It's looking not good for him. He does manage to rack up a lot of damage to that though. Tries to gimp him with down throw, or down air even. Trying to catch him with these tether recoveries, but he's just not able to act quickly enough. Back air. No, down tilt gets him off. But charges and lets it rip like right in his face. It's a bit of an interesting option. Ooh, down air. I know he's going for drag down there, try and get more damage off of that, but for some reason it popped him up into the air. Forward air. Dash attack catches him. Neutral air catches that ledge jump. And he actually didn't take that much percent in that last stock, so now he's got a really good chance of potentially bringing this back if he plays his cards right. But again, stuck on the ledge against the Belmont is a place you just don't want to be. Grabs forward air, nice DI out. Another missile, just barely whiffs grab. Jab one into some pressure. He didn't manage to get a grab off of it though. I think he hesitated too hard. Bomb to get around these whip normals. Stuck at the ledge again. Rolls past the F tilt. It's caught by back here. Rolls past that Holy Fire. That would definitely have been death if he managed to get past. Jab one into down air, expecting him to try and do something out of shield. I like that he goes to the wall of the stage and he wall jumps, so that when Luigimitsu expects him to, sorry, the music suddenly got really loud for a moment. So he was expecting him to Holy Fire. Oh no, never mind. Back air takes it, unfortunately, 2-0 in Luigimitsu's favor. But what I was talking about is Ramboss was doing a really good job of trying to sort of get around that down B. He would go